Geratones, what is going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Y'all good? I hope y'all are good. So if you don't know who I am, I'm going to tell you who I am just a little bit. I am Jaren. I am a voice teacher, speech trainer, and the founder and owner of this marvelous studio, the Jaren Emlinger Studio. This video was not so much planned, but I saw this on Instagram, and I said, oh my gosh, I didn't know they sung this song. I love this song, and I'm so glad I finally got to sing the song live, and with such a great band, and a great band leader, and a great musician, and a great team on top of that. But they look so good, and I'm so excited to talk about this video, y'all. So as I always say, this is more so an analysis, not a reaction. So if you don't like starting and stopping and things like that, then going on to another video. But if you don't mind starting and stopping and talking about things as they happen in the moment, then this is the right channel and the right video for you. So let's get into some of my favorite singers on this planet, singing one of my favorite songs that they have ever done. Here is Mary Mary with Adam Blackstone, singing Biggest Greatest Thing on the Jimmy Fallon Show.
What's up, New York? What's up, New York? I brought my friends along. Mary, Mary.
People believe that the sky is the highest thing in life, but I believe it's just the highest thing they see.
For the record, I love how Erica is navigating through this vocal line right here. She does this head voice flip where she kind of goes in the head voice for the first word of the phrase, and it comes down. Some people believe that the sky is the highest thing in life, but even in the more chestier part of her voice here, it's still light. It's not, some people believe that the sky, you know, some people believe that the sky is the... That's hard to have to navigate through that break that you want to do, that flip up that you want to do, and keep that control of the softness and the fluidity of this song. It's very jazzy, obviously, so they don't want to like belt it and push it. They're keeping it very smooth, and there's a lot of words and a lot of notes to get through in such a short amount of time, and I feel like Erica's navigating this really well for that.
Well, you better believe there's someone beyond that big blue thing.
Beyond that big blue thing. That little skip up was nice. That chest voice, beyond, then to flip the head, that big blue thing, and it came back down on big blue thing, and they talk about the sky, right? This is where you know, talk about the sky. So she kind of went up for that head voice flip, and then came back down for that big blue thing right there.
He's the biggest, greatest thing I've never seen.
I love these little skip ups that they're doing in these vocal lines. It's a little different than the original recording from the album that this song came from, but they're doing little vocal nuances that kind of play with the vocal line itself, and doing some skip ups and some very jazzy intervals. I like it.
No, it's been said there's nothing deeper than the ocean's deep. But could it be that's just too far for the human mind to think?
Could it be that's just too far for the human mind to think? Whatever she did right there, that move right there was nice. Again, they're playing with the vocal line and making it a little bit more lively and interesting in the live performance, obviously. And I think this is the first time they performed this song live, if I'm not mistaken. This is probably the first time I've seen that they performed this song live. And I love this song. This song is a good song. It's short, but it's good. So I'm glad that they're finally performing it live with such a good band and band leader behind them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Adam Blackstone and the whole band and everybody behind them. They all sound so good.
But I know someone more intelligent than words can speak, and he's the biggest, greatest thing, the biggest, greatest thing I've never seen.
I love how she increased the vocal line. Biggest, greatest thing I've never seen. And she kind of got that Mary Mary sound, that twangy forward sound that they got on Greatest Thing I've Never Seen, and she kind of built up the intensity of the vocal line as she went to the end of that phrase right there.
Y'all having a good time? Take it to the shop.
The moral of the story is there's someone that's definitely bigger, greater than you might think.
This part reminds me so much of the Andrews Sisters. The close, quick words and the harmonies and the closeness of the harmonies of the Andrews Sisters. You know who I'm talking about, the Andrews Sisters? A toot, a toot, a tootly attitude. He bolted it to the bar. He boogie rhythm. And play it with them. That group, the three sisters, they sing that close, tight harmony with the really smooth vocal line. This chorus here reminds me so much of the Andrews Sisters in that way. And I love the Andrews Sisters and the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy song, so this is totally up my alley in terms of the close harmonies and the jazzy nature of how they navigate through these many words that they're saying right here in a short amount of time. And if you notice, their articulation is very relaxed and light. It's still clear, but it's light. It's not super hard. It's not super intense. It's very light. Even their voices are pretty light here because they have to move around so much in these harmonies that they have to keep everything light and easy. Otherwise, it'd be so much harder to move through these harmonies so easily, you know, so smoothly and efficiently.
I know that you were wondering if everything was saying it was make believe, but it's reality. If you look around, he's everywhere to be found.
And if you look around, he's air. You hear that tongue, the blade of the tongue kind of comes up from air. Everywhere to be found. Instead of everywhere to be found, they did everywhere to be found. There's a slight change in the tongue position that changes the shape of the vowel on everywhere, right? So they kind of had that change, and it's kind of a swell, if you will. It kind of sounds like a swell in the vocal line or in the intensity and the dynamics of the vocal line. But all they did was really change the tongue position and a little bit of the jaw shaping and the lip shaping. Everywhere to be found, because he's the biggest, greatest thing.
He's the biggest, greatest thing. Biggest, greatest thing I ever. I know one day I'll see his face. Man, I can't wait.
Biggest, greatest thing I've never. Not never, never. They had a lot of glissandos. I know one day I'll see his face. So there's vibrato on I know one day I'll see his face. So the vibrato placement is intentional as well. And the vibrato here is way more jazzy, kind of like an Ella Fitzgerald meets gospel here, you know? So it's not I know one day. You know, it's not that. It's more so like I know one day. You see how fast it is? It's kind of like a trill, if you will. If you enjoyed this analysis, click subscribe down below to click the alert button next to it so you know when the next video is posted. And as I will always continue to say to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. All right, y'all. See y'all soon. Have a wonderful Christmas and happy holidays.